Hello, my name is Sam.
My name is Ryan, and you're watching the Montfort Today.
On today's show, we will be discussing the competition that decides which faculty is the best, the upcoming Student Union election, and an interview with the DMU student that has helped the university be nominated for an award.
We also have an interview lined up with the Vice President of Media and Communications in the DSU, discussing what's going on in and around the university. We'll take a look at the new layout of the MyDMU website and what the students really think. Finally, we'll be talking about the upcoming FA Cup clash between Leicester City and Sheffield United.
Do you like challenges, Ryan?
I do.
Well, that's good, because we're going to have an absolutely cracking week for what we've got coming up for you. This Thursday at the venue, the 2018 Faculty Challenge will be taking place. This includes a series of competitions between the 4 faculties at DMU, along with partner colleges and university staff. This game show style event will be hosted by our very own Derek Mentor, the DSU Vice President of Student Activities.
So, what can people expect to see?
Well, we've got lots of different events that are both mentally and physically challenging, such as dodgeball, wheel of words, and a surprise round that we can't give away just yet. So you'll have to go down and we'll have to check it out for ourselves.
Sounds brilliant. And next up, we have an interview with DSU Vice President of Media Communications, Mike Mays, talking a little bit about what is going on in and around DMU.
So the elections are a thing that we do annually. We elect 5 full-time officers, and we're going to be electing 6 part-time officers as well. So the full-time positions are president, who doesn't really have a portfolio. They kind of oversee and look after everything we do. There's a deputy president education who represents your academic interests, sits on lots of academic boards around the university. Then we've got a vice president student activities who looks after sports teams and societies. Vice president welfare and community has got the difficult job of making sure students are looking after themselves. And then me, vice president media and communications, does loads of work trying to keep students informed with what's going on campus, aware of what they can get involved with, and I do a lot of work with our student media as well. Those are the full-time roles, so they are literally a full-time job. You can take a break from your studies to do it, or you can do it just after you graduate, and you sit right at the top of the union. You make some real strategic decisions, and it's a real good opportunity to act at the highest level. And then we've got 6 part-time reps who will be electing, who are the Black, Asian, minority, ethnic, LGBTQ+, women's, disabled, mature student, and international student representatives, each of which have their own liberation groups that they put on events for, they work around and make sure that they're being represented as fairly as possible here at the Students' Union.
Can you tell us a little bit about the upcoming Faculty Championships?
Yeah, so the Faculty Championships are this really exciting thing that our current Vice President Student Activities, Derek, has been working on. He has been putting together this event that's going to take place on the 1st of Feb in the evening in the venue at DMU, where any student at DMU can join to be a part of their faculty team. So whether you're from tech, ADH, whether you're from health and life sciences or business and law, you can grab yourself a t-shirt, pop it on, turn up to the challenges, and there'll be loads of different games going on throughout the day that you can sign up for. If you need any more details, you can check it all out on demontfortsu.com.
That was Mike Mays there, Vice President of Media and Communications, who spoke briefly about the upcoming election period starting February the 5th. From next week, there's a chance for you to nominate someone for each of the 5 full-time executive roles or 6 part-time liberation representatives.
The SU will be guaranteed to be changing as both President Artashan Mahmood and Vice President of Media Communications Mike Mays have reached the end of their terms.
The Student Union is creating a Power Your Union initiative to encourage students to vote for both Student Union and course representatives.
Voting closes on the 25th of Feb, so make sure you get your vote in. Next up, we got some of our crew to talk to the guys about the update to the MyDMU website and get some of your thoughts and feelings.
Hello everyone, my name is Martina and we are on DMU campus in Leicester. We're gonna ask students about what they think about new MyDMU website because it changed its layout recently.
I like it, but then also it reminds me of like an app, so like when you open up your phone it's just got the little squares. The colouring's obviously DMU colours, so that kind of works. Solid 6 out of 10. 6.
I think it's better to use than the last one, more efficient. It's a lot more modern looking, it's very easy to navigate, and yeah, it's a bigger improvement from the last one, I think. So yeah, overall it's much better.
It didn't work within the first day, and all of the timetables were broken, which was quite a shame. And we're a design university, and it's not the prettiest thing in the world.
I don't know. I kind of like that it's all laid out there for you. So kind of you click on it and you have to open up a new tab, and then it just automatically comes up. But the navigation is a little tricky. But
it's a lot quicker, but sometimes a little bit more confusing.
okay, all right. What do you think about it?
I'm not a huge fan of the new layout, if I'm completely honest. I like the old one.
Why do you think it's worse?
Just because the windows are like really small when you open them up. I prefer them to be the whole screen, and they're not anymore.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a nice.
Now joining us is Amber, a DMU vlogger who has recently helped the university to be nominated for an award. So Amber, thanks for coming in.
Pleasure.
So about this vlogging, tell us a little bit about how you sort of got into it, what sort of inspired you to do it?
Wow. When I was about 16, I think my dad bought me a camera, and I just about discovered that there was a video function on it, and, you know, 25 frames per second is a bit more exciting than one. So I kind of just went out in my local area, and I made little videos of me, and there were all sorts of things, like I played my ukulele and I talked about myself, you know, life, love and the universe and all sorts. But I really, you know, I enjoyed making videos, and from there I kind of stepped it up a bit, and I went to hotels and restaurants, and then I was interviewing the chefs and getting them to cook their signature dishes and stuff like that. That was part of the project called the Guernsey Foodie and stuff. And then I came to university, and I thought, you know, what's next? So me and my friend, we decided to sign up for the DMU Vloggers.
So obviously you've been doing the DMU vloggers. So how was it that you became involved, sort of like actually doing stuff for the uni? Was that through the society?
No, it wasn't through a society. It's the university employed us to make videos all about student life. So be that applying to DMU or part of the course or student life here, tours of the campus, all sorts of things. And there's so many great videos on there from so many creators, and me and my friend have had a great time sharing our experience at university.
That sounds brilliant. So whereabouts can you find these videos if you want to watch them?
You can find them on the DMU YouTube channel,
Okay.
and I would highly recommend. We've actually been shortlisted on the Chartered Institute of Marketing Award for the use of social media, and we're actually the only university that has been shortlisted for that. So, you know, they're doing well, and I think part of that is the influence that we've had as vloggers, and I've really enjoyed that experience.
That's great, and fingers crossed that we do win it. That'd be brilliant.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for coming in. So earlier today, Sam visited the King Power Stadium to tell us about the upcoming FA Cup clash between Leicester City and Sheffield United.
I'm here at the King Power Stadium, home of Leicester City, where in which they will play against Championship side Sheffield United in the 5th round of the FA Cup. The clubs already met earlier on in the season in the Carabao Cup, ending with City coming away with a 4-1 victory, Islam Slimani scoring twice in the victory. City and United have a long history of FA Cup battles, dating back all the way to their first tie on the 27th of January 1900, which the Yorkshire side won 1-0. The two clubs have not met in the competition since 1976, when Leicester won 3-0, thanks to Chris Garland hat-trick at the Old Filbert Street. It's the first time in 9 FA Cup draws that City have got a home tie and a chance to progress to the quarter-finals of the competition. A very exciting prospect for Leicester City to potentially bring home some silverware this season.
Okay, and that brings us to the end of our show. And if you join us next week, we'll be talking to Jeff Rowe, who's going to be telling us a little bit about what's going on with the Leicester Comedy Festival. And we'll also be giving you some updates on what's happening with the DSU elections. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.